Today, we're stepping straight into the wizarding world. Come along as our family visits the Warner Brothers Harry Potter Studio Tour in London, where the magic of the movies comes to life. We'll take you through incredible sets, props, and costumes, share some must-know tips, and give you our honest thoughts about this amazing immersive experience. Whether you're a lifelong Potter fan or just curious about the magic behind the scenes, you won't want to miss this. So grab your wand and butterbeer and join us for a spellbinding day. Good morning. We took the underground and now we're getting on the National Rail line to go to the Harry Potter Studio Tour. There's a direct train to the Studio Tour and an indirect train, so make sure you get on the one that goes direct to Waterford. 20 minutes versus 40 minutes. We got lucky. Some people helped us with that here. All right, now we take a bus, and it says it's powered by Muggle electricity.
Well, this was one of the first sets ever constructed for the film series. But as you're coming in, do look up, because you might notice our floating candles above your heads, 400 of them to be precise, rigged in the same way they would have been done in early production filming. Remember the moment Mad-Eye Moody entered the Great Hall in 3, 2, 1, action!
Tournament has begun.
right, we got frozen butterbeer and regular butterbeer. That was it. Nice.
God, a little bit.
The regular butterbeer is kind of like a cream soda, and the frozen butterbeer is much more butterscotch flavored. The consensus is that the frozen butterbeer is better. It's quite impressive how much stuff they had there at the studio tour. Real props, real sets, as well as some replicas. They talked about all different types of the movie, from the production design to the models to the special effects. They had a show about some of the special effects. They had some actors come in for the Triwizard tournament, act out a little scene, which is fun. A lot of things going on.
I liked how there was the actors who were in Harry Potter were like in the
videos?
The studio. Yeah, because, well, Tom Felton was in the video to go to the studio, and then the twins were in the safety videos, and the person who plays Linda Lovegood was like showing us around kind of in the audio thing. And then the main three actors were around places too. That was fun.
In the tour, like not in person.
Yeah, not in person. I liked the outside part, and I liked the two like biggest rooms, which were the
Grand Hall.
The Grand Hall and the Gringotts.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how they showed it like before, and then they showed it destroyed.
It was a really cool entrance too. It reminded me of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, where you walk through the screen. So at the start of the tour, you watch a little movie, and then the scene where the movie stops is the entrance to Hogwarts Grand Hall, and then that screen lifts up, and the actual entrance to Hogwarts Grand Hall is right there. It's a really cool effect, and then you walk through into the Grand Hall. There's a lot to do there. We were there for 5 hours, though that included eating as well, and there's more that we could have read and looked at more details. So you can really spend a lot of time there.
I feel like there was way more things than I thought there was gonna be. Like, there was a bunch of, like, of their clothes that they wore on the sets. And then there was also some, like, smaller set stuff. But there's also some, like, big pieces, like houses.
I was telling everybody, I said, I think we're going to spend at least 4 hours, maybe 5. Everyone looked at me, what, 5 hours at the tour? But we definitely spent 5 hours. There's a lot to do. We didn't even read everything. We did get the digital tour guide, which I think helped us speed around a little faster. But there's tons to do and see, and really immersive, makes you feel like you're part of the set.
It's cool to see like the full small castle that they used for filming. It was cool to see like the actual train, and then inside they had like the little booths, and it kind of showed it how it was like themed from each of the movies. They had the newspaper, and part of it had like a little green because they put like the green screen so the photos are moving.
The getting there, you could definitely do it on your own. You don't need to like do the extra added on that picks you up in London. This is like a little bit more complicated because you'll have to take like the tube most likely, and then the train, and then there's a bus that picks you up. But it was about an hour for all of that, so it was pretty easy and definitely saves you money.
I'll just say that it wasn't super simple getting there because you have to take the underground and then a service train, and those are 2 separate tickets, and you have to kind of walk around to each spot where they are. So it'll be easier to take their own transportation directly from London to the studio tour, but it is a lot more money to do it that way. We got there early right when it opened, which was good because it's a very popular place. It gets very crowded. There are a lot of large groups there. By the time we left, people were still coming in, and it was packed.
We were able to get the early opening time because we booked this way in advance. Apparently, you can book about up to a year in advance, and I think we did ours maybe 11 months or 10 months ahead of time. That way, we were guaranteed the early 10 a.m. admission. So if you know you want to go, just book it ahead of time.
We walked to Piccadilly Circus. We went to Fortnum and Mason on Piccadilly Street. Our hotel is near a lot of things because we just walked from Piccadilly Circus. Right here is Trafalgar Square. This is the National Art Gallery. Down this way is Big Ben. We can see the London Eye from where we are, and right near our hotel. Everything's about a 15-20 minute walk, but it's not bad. Tonight we're eating at Pizza Express, which is right across from our hotel, which is right here is our hotel. These are dough balls. Oh yeah, mine comes with a red cutter. It's special. This is the mushroom pizza, American pizza. Cut the pizza ourselves. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow we're back in the City of London, where there's so much to see and experience. We'll see you soon. Yeah.
And Emma Stone.
Emma Watson.
Wait,
Oh yeah, Emma Watson.